with us, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Intentions. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Леннокс, Lewis.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Not precise at all by Lewis. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Lewis. What happened to the get-to-know-ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant, and we've already had 4 courses, and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet. You got 8 more to go.
Good-looking counterpunch. Well, we're watching Леннокс Lewis here tonight, but Teddy, you know, a lot of American fight fans, sometimes they turn the other way with Леннокс Lewis. They never really got behind him. There it is! Bad Intentions is almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Punch it out, punch it out.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Let's go ahead and get out of the way.
Good looking counterpunch. And clicks of the talk. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motives.
Oh, and a little show for the fans by Lewis. Good-looking counterpunch. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Obviously, so many career highlights in the career of Леннокс Lewis as we watch him in action here tonight. But one of the things he's most proud of is that he was able to face and beat all the heavyweights of his generation, including getting Mike Tyson at the end of Mike Tyson being Mike Tyson.
You know, you use the word proud, and I think that that's so important here. We look at the right hand of Lennox. We look at the size of Lennox, but the pride, that legacy you talked about, he brings that into the ring. That makes him strong.
Good defensive skill. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Keep working the body.
Able to get rid of that one. Good scoring counter punch by Lewis. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Well-placed counter punch by Lewis. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Lewis. And round number 3 is underway. Good defense, just covering up down low. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball. Everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Well-placed counter punch by Lewis. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Nice block by Lewis. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lewis. Lennox blocks a punch. Teddy and Lennox Lewis, this is a fighter who we have a great sense of what his abilities are based on his amateur career because we saw plenty of him.
Yeah, and his abilities really start with that size. He knows how to use that size.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Last 10 seconds. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Blocks the headshot. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Devastating blow by Lewis. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lennox Lewis. Well-placed counter punch by Lewis. Lennox Lewis is now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that can be a real distraction, especially when it comes to your breathing.
Teddy, it seems throughout the career of Lennox Lewis that the American fight fans never totally got behind him, because to them, he didn't act the way a heavyweight champion usually acts.
No, well, he didn't put his heart out on his sleeve. He was a little too cerebral, maybe a little too emotionless. You know, Americans, we love emotion, but if you love results, you have to like Lewis.
You can see there's blood on his cheek. Bad Intentions is doing a good job there. He has a great sense of his identity. He knows he's got to fight on the outside, and creating that space is the way to do it.
Let's see some more hand movement.
Oh, Lennox Lewis is stunned and he is hurt. Lennox able to block that punch.
Come on, work it out.
Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Gets rid of that body shot. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
And a good counter by Lewis. Good-looking counterpunch. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Halfway through this round. consecutive punches by bad intentions. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good defensive skill with the block by bad intentions. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Parries that punch intended for the head. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Good block there by Lewis. Lewis's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. Gets rid of that body shot. Halfway through this round here. How about that? Back to back he lands by Lennox Lewis. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Flush double jab by Lewis. A headshot blocked. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. Good block there by Lewis. And a smart counterpunch by Lewis. Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
Not able to land the headshot. Well, he told us all week long, hey, I want to keep it on the outside. I don't care where he is. This fight's not going his way right now.
No, it's not. And I don't care how long he is, how tall he is. But just look at his feet. When he throws punches, they're sliding forward. And that's why he's not keeping that advantage on the outside.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good double jab by Lewis. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. On the mark, the counter punch by Bad Intentions. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Good block. Lennox Lewis blocks that punch. Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Lewis is mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Keep working the jab. Keep working the jab.
Good block by Lennox. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Lennox Lewis blocks that punch.
Come on, side to side.
Well-placed right hands from both men. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good combination to the head. Good job protecting himself.
Up and down, side to side.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Gets rid of that body shot. Committing up top now, he goes there again. punch. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Final 10 seconds. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Magnum, this is your fight. You are in control. You're in control. No, this is your fight. Keep this fight.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Good scoring counterpunch by Bad Intentions. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
Oh, Lennox Lewis is wondering what hit him. A huge counterpunch came back at him. Lewis is sitting here wondering why he's getting hit so much. How about this? You're not moving your head at all.
Well, how about don't wonder about it? You weren't taught that probably in the gym. You didn't work on that in the gym. Well, it's not going to come to you suddenly when you're in the arena.
His legs look shaky. He was hurt. Lewis is showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth. Wow! Bad Intentions is stunned, and he is hurt. Throws a counterpunch there. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. By Lewis. Oh, what an exchange. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Well, earlier you saw what happened to him. He was stunned. He got tagged in this fight. He got hit hard. Now you're seeing
the kind of mentality that's going to try to avoid that happening again. But, Teddy, it's not necessarily the kind of mentality that's going to win you a fight.
No, if you're in the corner with him, you know what you tell him, Joe? You tell him, look, you're being tested now. I understand you've been hurt. I understand you're looking to survive right now. But you're being tested for the first time in your life. Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be special? Special people find a way to get out of this and still offensively go forward.
Yeah, he's got to answer those questions.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Lennox Lewis. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Able to cover up that gut. Oh, and there you go. Bad Intentions is in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Lewis is mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Bad Intentions. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action. Oh, Lewis is in bad shape.
Come on now.
Nice work on the combination by Lewis. To go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Able to cover up that gut.
working the jab.
Blocks that punch. Good combination punching by Bad Intentions. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Targeted counterpunch by Lewis. Well, here's the way we see it. He's down on the scorecards, has to have the knockout to win it.
Yeah, and he has to understand that. You know, the main thing is he hasn't given in. You know, he's still there trying, but he's in a desperate place. So what he has to do now is look for one spot. He remembers maybe something he saw early in the night where the guy pulls out his hand down a little bit, and maybe he can time him stepping out.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Blocks that belt line well. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Lennox Lewis is doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Blocked by Bad Intentions. Multiple punches coming in now. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
Your winner, the Intentions.
He's your winner. 2 judges overcoming the one who saw it a draw.
Just not much to separate these two all night long.
So a majority decision goes in his favor. Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.